Called innovation, innovation are changes. When we call digital transformation, that still changes. When you talk about new technology, we're always talking about change. And change is the only constant. We all know that. But it's about the people driving the change. It's always that. If you have the right people running that change, if you have the right people adopting that change, you need them both. You need the change makers to know how to drive this change. You need the adopters or the receiving end to be kind of accepting of that change. And that kind of as a twofold for that change of culture. I'm always talking about people before technology. I'm a big tech fan. I'm a tech native. I've done technology for all of my career. But the first thing I always focus on in every leadership meeting, I always tell them, wait, let's do the people first and then install or do the technology. It's always people before technology. You have to find kind of you embed the people within the business teams. That can be business operation, whatever it is. But the change, it's always driven by a transformation team, by the innovation team, by the digital team. But those teams are always sitting in their own bubble, doing their own digital things. And, they probably think 20 years ahead of where the organization is. And they see that vision very clearly. They know where they want to go. But they can't go anywhere without the rest of the 90% who are going to live this change. And that's where they need those kind of arms within the business teams. That's why I call them the ambassadors living in each team, driving the change. And that's those people, the innovation or the change makers, they have to make really good friends with those ambassadors and really listen to them, understand their pains. Because once you understand the business pain or their pain points, then you're able to innovate with the right problem and solution. And once they actually trust you, then they're able to adopt what you're talking about and then push it on to the rest of the organizations. I always tell them, the innovation team is about 2 or 3% of the whole organization, but the people actually driving the change, the people embedded in those, about 10 to 15%. So the real kind of challenge is not the innovation teams trying to push it, is recruiting the right change makers which are embedded in the organization, because these are the people who are really going to make it flow, not the innovation team. The innovation team are just kind of the starters, but the real people who drive and do the change are the kind of the extended. I call them the extended innovation team.